when my son is going to ask me, Daddy, how was the internet like when you were younger? I think I'd show him this picture because a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? So here we have on Reddit an article saying that there are renewed calls for the Catholic Church to apologize after mass grave of indigenous children found in Canada. And as you can see, it has 68,000 votes and 3.5 thousand comments. Now, this was 3 years ago. And almost 2 years after this came out, you had this. No human remains found 2 years after claims of mass murder graves in Canada. And as you can see, not the appropriate subreddit banned, one single upvote, which is probably the default one that you get, and 3 comments, right? So the question is like, why is Reddit like this? And the answer is that this is not just Reddit, it's the entire Western internet. You see, most people do not actually give a shit about children, but they like to be seen as if they do. That they want to be feeling that they care, right? Like they want to show the world that they have compassion, that they're moral individuals, and by extent, people that do not upvote, people that do not talk about it, people that do not share, they do not care, they do not have compassion, and so they are lesser human beings. And honestly, like, this is the reality, you know. People genuinely enjoy doom scrolling and spending a lot of time on the internet, pretending to care about the subject of the week. And so when the subject of the week stops being of the week, nobody gives a shit anymore, you know. If people genuinely cared about indigenous children, they would do community outreach. They would actually go there. They would actually spend some money. They would spend time. Or, you know, when the message comes out and they say, well, no incident, they would say, oh, thank God. Oh my goodness. You know, I guess the children are fine. I was so worried. I genuinely thought that something happened to them, but no, right? So that's one of the reasons, right? It's the fact that people enjoy being seen as moral. And the other reason is that society doesn't call out these scumbags. In my opinion, people are moral based on their actions, right? Donating to charity, going out, doing certain things, like that is what a moral person do. People that flap their mouth and enjoy retweeting and attacking others for not sharing their views are the scum of the earth. And we reward the scum of the earth, and this is why we deserve Reddit. The other thing is that Reddit itself is not a mirror of society. Like, Reddit is not for normal people. Normal people get banned from Reddit. Like, if you go on Reddit and you actually have common sense discussions, you know, the type of conversations that you can literally have almost anywhere in the world without getting any sort of backlash, well, on Reddit, you either get harassed or you get banned. And so they filter out normal people and they remain with the extremist, unhinged psychopaths. Well, this is why you get shit like this. And it's also, you know, like the fact that, as you can see, when the news came out that renewed calls for Catholic Church apology, a lot of people worked very hard and tirelessly to be seen as moral individuals, right? Like, they farmed that karma. And so now if you tell them, well, actually, it didn't happen, you make them look foolish. What type of individual makes a moderator look foolish? An individual that deserves to get banned, obviously. Like, the entire platform exists for the moderators to fart sniff each other. It doesn't exist to share the news or to be what the motto used to be. You read it first on Reddit. And then there's also the virality of it, right? Children suffering is the most click-friendly thing on the internet. Like, if you talk about abused children, like, that shit immediately goes viral because it's not controversial, right? And it also allows the justification to harass anyone that disagrees. And it's not that they disagree with, you know, should children suffer or not. No, it's pretty much like the Catholic Church has been digging mass graves for children. And you're like, no, I disagree. So you're apologizing for the Catholic Church. You're a piece of shit. You want children to suffer. You're for mass graves, right? And so this is how it acts. It's like, it allows people to do unhinged things that normally they wouldn't do in any other circumstance, but because now they feel like they have the umbrella of moral justification, they get to do it. And then it's also the preconceived notions, right? Like things that the community already believes. And so if you filter for leftist unhinged psychopaths, they already believe that the church is evil. They believe that the Catholic Church is systematically, even in the present, continuously abusing children. Which I don't know if is the case or not, but for example, the school system, many leftists are unaware that it's abusing children on a mass way above what the Catholic Church has done even historically. Like, I'm not kidding, most of the child abuses, and I'm talking sexual, happen in the school system. And I'm not even talking about like transgenders and no. It's like legitimate, Just Google teacher rapes and you will see articles after articles, right? Leftists don't know that. And so an article about that doesn't trend. An article about the Catholic Church doing mass graves, indigenous, children. Oh my goodness, look how many, Like, first of all, indigenous. Again, the left. Like, they believe that indigenous people are systematically oppressed, even now. So you have children, you have indigenous, you have the Catholic Church, all of them put together, 66,000 votes. Right? Sorry, my bad. I don't have glasses. 68. Holy shit. 68,000 votes. Right? Meanwhile, the exact same article on Our World News gets suppressed because, well, it would mean that Our World News is spreading misinformation. Our World News does not spread misinformation. If you think that Our World News spreads misinformation, reread rule number 1. And so this is why a lot of people absolutely despise Reddit, because it's mentally unwell. Like, it's dishonest. And I understand that they're also going to be invited by a judge. Like, they're being sued. A couple of people from Reddit. Apparently threatening or doxing ICE agents. Not really cool. But, I mean, this is what you get, when you have websites that ban all normal people. I think like most of it happened with Chairman Powell. I don't know if you guys remember it, but like Reddit actually used to be a free speech platform, and it had this chairman like during Gamergate, Ellen Powell, and she is the one that started with the bannings. Like, she started the heavy moderation, and a lot of right-wing people were disgusted. They left, and the right-wing people were the funny ones. Like, they were the ones making memes and shit. And after they left, the normies left. And then you had only the leftists, and then the moderators came in and started banning en masse, and you have the mental illness that's called Reddit, which is today. And so now you understand why these things happen. On X, probably it wouldn't happen, right? But on Reddit, it's too ideologically possessed. Naturally, I'm not saying that the second one, right, where no human remains found 2 years after claims would have gotten 68,000 votes. Because as I mentioned before, right, abused children is the most clickable thing on the internet. But it should have gotten at least like 20,000. I'm saying, But they were afraid of it, so they banned it. Let me know what you guys think. And as usual, we'll see you in the comment section. Take care.